Hello guys, how are you? Thank you so much again for liking my previous vlog. So today is a very special vlog as well. Recently traveled to Georgia with my family. I was traveling from Abu Dhabi. The destination is just about 3 hours away from UAE, but I tell you, it's tremendous. It's beautiful. It's full of nature, a lot of history, a lot of culture that you can explore in the city. The flights are quite okay if you're traveling with the family. The visa is on arrival depending on what passport you're holding. I was carrying my Pakistani passports with my family as well. So it was visa on arrival if you have a UAE residency, and it's pretty smooth. So let's start the vlog. We'll started our day. It was early morning Air Arabia flight that we started from Abu Dhabi. It's quite nice, we live in Abu Dhabi, so it's quite easier for you just to get a flight that is direct rather than going to Dubai or going to Sharjah or to any other places. So arrived in the morning, the flight was on time. We went to the lounge for a quick breakfast and then off to the flight. So I've divided the vlog into different parts, just depending, like today is the first day, and further on we will explore the different days. Where did we go? What tour activities we did we explore the city center? Where did we eat? And everything that basically covers in a vlog. So stay in a video. You will like the vlog, and especially the second and third parts are going to be amazing. So this is an Arabia mid-flight. They have their own menu dedicated. You have two options. Either you wanna choose any meal online or you wanna order in flight, and that depends on you. It's a low-cost airline, so you don't expect a lot of things in an airline, but it's nice. Everything is on time. It's very professional cabin crew. We ordered some tea and some snacks in the flight. Was not really hungry. It's an early morning, like about 9 a.m. flight, so it's not really a lunchtime neither. I'm a breakfast person, either my family is. So we just had some tea, coffee, and the kids they went to sleep. And it was a good short 3 hours flight. We shortly arrived in Georgia. It was nice. The visa is basically, yeah, multiple flights coming over. It's a very popular destination for tourists. A lot of tourists coming from Saudi Arabia, from UAE, from other part of this Gulf region. The weather is, you can consider, is like a mini Europe. If you want to spend less money and go closer to somewhere in the Middle East, Georgia is the best place, and you get the culture and the vibes and the architect, the building, and everything is pretty much the same as you go in Europe. So on time landing, it was quite crowded, to be honest. We arrived, the immigration queue was quite long, but it took them really nice and quick. The visa is on arrival if you are carrying a UAE residency for you and for your family. All they ask you once you get there is basically your return ticket and as well as your hotel booking, and they verify that. So make sure you have a clear printout of your hotel booking as well as your return ticket, because that's the two things they basically ask you for. They never asked me for the insurance, even though I was carrying an insurance, but they never asked me for that. Our pickup was arranged by the hotel. We booked the hotel there. Tbilisi, we arrived, but it's divided into two parts. You have an old Tbilisi, which is more of like a cultural and heritage places, a lot of old buildings, churches, cathedrals, and there is a new Tbilisi, which is like modern, a lot of new tourist attractions. You have a lot of new buildings. So I was staying in one of the hotel that was in the old city of Tbilisi. I really liked the hotel. I was traveling with my family and kids who need a bigger space, and I was looking for something with a balcony. And to be honest, this was a perfect view. The hotel is quite nice. It's more of what do you call it, a boutique hotel, but it's really nicely decorated, nicely kept. They have their own garden outside. This is the room's balcony that you can have a nice view if you're sitting in the evening or night having a cup of tea. It's really nice and beautiful. So check-in was smooth. They have obviously breakfast is included, so you can have. It's not a huge selection of breakfast, but it's okay. It does the job, especially if you're not really a big eater. The breakfast is very limited selection, but the hotel itself and the view. That's a cathedral that you see right in opposite. The weather is really good. You can literally sit in on the balcony and enjoy your whole day. So that's an internal view of the hotel. It's the only thing is there's no elevator. It's a boutique hotel, but nicely kept, nicely decorated. This is the garden of the hotel where you can really sit outside. They have their own pomegranate trees. You have the flowers tree you can literally pluck on, and if you want to sit there, they have their own sitting area around where you can sit and just enjoy a cup of tea, or you just want to have a chat. I really like there, to be honest. I mean, we live in UAE. It's beautiful in here, but sometimes you just want to reconnect with the nature, and this was the perfect place. You can just sit down in a garden and just relax and just unwind yourself. It's not a paid review for the hotel, but honestly, I really loved it. It was quite different from the usual places that we go and stay in the buildings and in isolated rooms. Here, at least, yes, it's a boutique hotel. Not a lot of facilities that you will get in other hotels, but you basically want to connect with nature and you just want to have your own space, especially if you have balcony at the night with a nice weather. You really definitely want to avail that. So arriving into the hotel, just stay there for a while, and then we still had the whole day because we arrived about like 2-3 p.m. and then just rested a little bit, and later on we went to this cathedral which was located right closer to our hotel. It's about 5 minutes walk. It was very windy. I don't know, for some reason the day that we arrived, it was really nice, really cold a little bit, but very very windy. Even at the night, you could really see your balcony or the doors were like shattering around because it was really windy. And but the next day and then onwards, it became really nice. This cathedral was really beautiful. It's one of the top tourist attractions as well in Tbilisi, and a lot of people were around, but because of the wind, it was it was quite challenging really to for you to explore and go around. And we just stayed there in the cathedral for some time, just explored a bit. It was the first day, so you're tired because you woke up early morning. So after the cathedral, we decided we'll go to the city center and go to explore our food options. The kids, they don't eat much of the other food, so I had to look for something that they like it. And then we went to this restaurant. It was Arabic, Indian, Pakistani mixed restaurant. That's about 10-15 minutes away. That was about our hotel, and we went to this place. And the restaurant was okay. The food was nice, especially if you're hungry and you're away from your home where you can get the food easily. It was quite a nice treat, to be honest. What I would recommend you if you're traveling to Tbilisi or Georgia, avoid taking a meter taxis, because if you're a tourist, you can literally get scammed. Not really a scam. I didn't experience anything, so I won't really lie to you. But I was having this taxi app called Bolt, which I was using throughout, and it's really cheap compared to what we use in UAE or in any other part of Europe or anywhere. The taxi in Georgia and Tbilisi is quite cheap, to be honest. So anywhere you wanna go is basically 5-10 lari maximum within the city, because it's not really big enough. So at the restaurant we ordered some rice and some other chicken stuff with some bread. The bread was quite different though, but it's okay. You get to eat something that's good. Alhamdulillah. The food was nice. We came back to the hotel in the same night. It was very tiring, and then managed to get some sleep because next day we had the tour planned. We went to this northern part of Tbilisi and Georgia. I'll take you through on my next vlog. So stay connected. We'll go through the next destination where we're gonna go with a tour operator, and then stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching.